Hi guys, Justin here. I hope everyone is well. What I want to talk about is how you can recession-proof your business. Now, I know for most people 2024 and indeed maybe 2023 has been a tough year. Looks like going into 2025 things are still going to be quite tight. So what I thought I'd do is just list out some recommendations I've got on how you can make your business perform better even in a tougher market. Okay, these are tools and systems that I've adopted into my business and that are working successfully for us. I'm going to list through exactly what they are with you now. First thing I'm going to say is you've got to offshore as much as you can in business. Now, in our business, we offshored all our delivery function. That means that all our candidate sourcing is operated from the Philippines and Sri Lanka. We're also looking at South Africa as well. It gives us the ability to have a much more cost-effective team. It's a team that can be deployed at different working hours. That means that our clients can be serviced as efficiently and effectively as possible. It means that you tend to get a really loyal, hard-working team that come on board when you hire offshore. And so therefore, you're going to be looking after your profit margins a bit better. But you're going to need to structure your business, I think, in a way that recognizes candidate delivery. And in 360, you just need to, that's obviously going to change people's roles slightly. So if you run a 360 model, you're going to have to adapt to a structure where you've actually got plug and play offshore delivery. If you run on a layered model, which is the model that we run, the one we prefer in our business and one I recommend, really an easy system to plug into because you're going to have new business, you're going to have client management, and then offshore delivery running into the machine. Also, I also strongly recommend you outsource as many of the admin tasks that you've got in your business as possible. Look at the cost that you're paying for operational staff, look at the cost you're paying for financial staff, see if that can be offshored, see if there's automation tools that can make the most of that. Any automation tools can also be used and handled by your offshore team. So there's many ways in which you can plug in an offshore team to make your business as profitable as possible. We've done it, we've never looked back. It makes us run more profitable, it makes us run more efficiently and effectively, and I highly recommend you talk to us about how you can adapt an offshore model into your business. Number two, your low-hanging fruit for your business is going to be your client relationships, your existing client relationships. So many businesses go and focus on new business when actually the pot of honey staring them directly in the face is their existing client pool. Go to your clients, go to your existing clients, go to those that you've signed terms of business with, find out what more you can do for them. Show them exactly how what you've been up to. If you haven't spoken to for a while, go to them with value, go to them with interesting information like salary surveys and EVP guides. These are things that we've done. Do reports on your exact market. Go to them with facts and information about what's going on in your sector. Even in a tough market, everyone wants to know what's going on. Everyone wants to know what salaries are being paid. People want to know what companies are hiring, what companies aren't hiring. There's lots of information you can go to existing clients with and share with them that's going to open up a meeting, that's going to give you the possibility to sit in front of someone, and it's going to show that you care about them. If you show someone you care about them in a tough market, they're much more likely to do a lot of business with you even in a really strong market. We actually got some of our best relationships secured during COVID. That was when we were offering value to people. That was when we were actually sharing really insightful information. That's when those clients saw us working hard for them, even in the tougher times. And guess what happened? When the market turned, when the market got better, they came back to us. Utilize your existing client pool. I promise you it's the lowest hanging fruit. Thirdly, and this might sound a bit weird because I'm asking you to invest, but actually invest in your team, upskill your team. Make sure that your team can work as efficiently and as effectively as possible. Make sure that you're really spending time with your team, telling them about new business, how to unlock doors. Teach them all about social selling. Teach them the benefits of social selling. Don't just rely on old tricks or old recruitment tricks of cold calling, speccing in candidates. There's lots of other ways you can reach out to people. Social selling is a great one, but actually the wider point I'm trying to make here is you've got to invest with your team to make sure that they know all the tricks in the trade that's going to make them get one step ahead of their competition. Point number 4, invest in a robust marketing strategy. Now, a lot of people tend to shut down their marketing activities in tighter times. And I'm telling you now, that is the worst thing you can do. When times are tight, when times are tougher, this is when you can really get noticed. If you invest in marketing, if you really project your brand, your business brand, your personal brand as much as you possibly can, the chances of you being seen are far stronger. I find that in a really good market, everyone's singing from the hilltops about how wonderful they are, all the jobs that they've got on. They're very active on social. When times are tough, people tend to retract. People don't really shout about what they're doing. doing. That is the time when you do the opposite of what everyone else does. If you actually are very active with your marketing strategies, even in a tough market, the chances are you're going to get noticed. And as the market improves, obviously maintain that. You have to maintain being seen, and clients will jump to you. But also, there's a stronger chance of you getting the work that's out there when your marketing activities are dialed in a tough market. Do the opposite of what everyone does. Invest in your marketing in a tough time. You will rise to the top, and you will get the opportunities that others have let fall by the wayside. Number 5, focus on cash flow. Focus on flexible payment methods. Obviously, cash is king in a really tight market. Make sure you've got a great finance person that's running your accounts and running your books. You've got to have weekly meetings with them. You've got to make sure you're completely up to date with what your business is doing. But make sure you go to your clients with flexible payment methods as well. See if there's products that you can use, that you can sell to them, that you perhaps haven't used even in good markets. So, for example, your clients might just want a CV sourcing product. The clients might just want you to advertise or promote their brand within your social streams. There could be other ways in which you can monetize the assets that you've got. Look at ways you can bring in flexible pricing models to your business and that can adapt to the current market conditions. I told you, we've got an offshore team, so we can do a CV sourcing product. Now, that could be a quick off-the-shelf product that we could pull together and sell to our clients, and it's one that we've talked about doing. Why? Because it gives us quick money, it gives us recurring revenue potentially, and it gives us an access to lots and lots of clients. And once you get your access to clients, even with a small product, the chances are when the markets change, you're going to open up to much more of your product suite. So look at ways you can be very creative with your product portfolio, and look at how you can manage cash flow as tightly and effectively as possible. If you follow these 5 steps, I promise you, you're going to build a moat around your business. You're going to give yourself the best chance to get out there and survive a tougher market. Invest in as much automation as you possibly can. For me, I've always felt that this obsession that recruitment companies have in having a great, big, large business, that the more successful you are, the more people you have, is completely dated. If you invest in automation, even in a tough market, you're going to increase your firepower, you can increase your sales capabilities, you're going to increase the amount of presence that you have digitally. There's way more chance of you getting seen and noticed by investing in your automation tools, by tools that are going to make you be seen ahead of the curve. We use like reply.io for our email and LinkedIn automation. We also use clay.com to identify new opportunities that we could potentially target new clients with. There's lots of automation tools out there that you can invest in. I strongly recommend you do so. It'll get you ahead of the curve. It'll mean that you can operate in a far more lean and effective way, and you can get a lot of these tools managed effectively by an offshore team. So if you invest in automation in a tough time, I promise you, again, you're going to have more chance of surviving. I hope you found this video useful. By following some of these strategies, you will survive a tough market. And if you'd like to learn more about each and every point that I've made, then please reach out to me. We'll talk to you about everything that we've outlaid here in our program, and we'll teach you how to do exactly this and to build your business into a firecracker machine.